I gotta test this out, see how this works. Let me put this up a little bit. Alright, let's see if how the latency is now. Let's see if how. Yo. It's still seconds behind. I don't know how to figure that out. I don't know if it's a delay on my part. I've been really trying to figure out how I could fix this shit. Because I don't want a delay. But whatever. Let's play some Fallout. Today's been like absolute shit. Oh, I could already tell it's cooked. I could already tell it's cooked. Cancel. What was that? What was that? Let's restart. Put up more. Dun. What's the goal? What are we doing now? Crimson Caravan. We're gonna explore like all these areas, you know. I want to play for a few hours tonight, depending on how I feel. I might have to like potentially leave and I have to leave and for like a few minutes and change my gauze if there's still a lot of blood on it. Because right now my ears are bleeding. Oh, I don't want to actually take that.
Come on.
And then all these explosives are gonna go right to gun runners when we get there. We're essentially gonna sell everything we have, and
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. New Vegas. Thank you very, very much for listening. And now the news. Rumors persist about a super mutant Redfield.
no. Wait, can I go somewhere else? It won't just necessarily come to a rock cannon, right? I don't want to have to deal with these fucks. I'll be real. They're annoying. What's that? I absolutely despise the Legion. It's just how annoying they are, constantly on my ass. There's gotta be a great con named Yes.
Gesticulate. I'm getting real tired of talking.
Oh, it's okay. He's the.
Silver. What do you want? I can tell you they're a bunch of big dumb jerks with no appreciation for art. I mean, can you believe their initiation? Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I can find my true calling, someplace they'll appreciate my poetry. Someplace like the old Mormon fort, maybe. Do you think the followers of the apocalypse would take me? I remember all those books they brought us when they visited our tribe.
Go ask them for you.
You'd do that? Thanks! I mean, I'd go myself, but what if they said no? Huh? Wait, what are you talking about? Nothing really. Just try. Oh, you heard that, huh? Okay. The followers of the apocalypse came to our camp when I was a kid, and they brought a bunch of old books. I used to read pre-war poetry for hours. Have you seen this tribe? If it's not an epic drunken ballad of cracking skulls and hearing lamentations, they think it's a waste of time. Yeah, well, I guess maybe I'm not. But what? You would? Really? Okay, well then, here goes. This is a poem I wrote about the dark loneliness that suffuses my soul. Rain clouds wrap my heart in sorrow black as silk. My empty scream does not echo, even though we're in a canyon. My soul aches, but not as much as my limbs, because I've been beaten severely. That's it.
Those are the some.
You liked it? Wow, you're the first one who ever did.
Alright.
Indulgent. What rhymes with indulgent? Oh, no, that's terrible.
Wasn't there like another named character, or woman? If not, I'll head back to where I was, but... I thought there was another named character. Maybe not. There's some caravans on that side. Where's the gun runners at? I think we'll... Nah, we'll head here. Big corners. What I'm thinking here is we'll explore these areas, right? I want to get Cass as a companion, but also I want to save her quest line till later. I want her as my endgame companion, whereas I want RK Ganon, who's at the followers, like as soon as possible, because his quest gives me a power armor that I want. The something, I don't remember the name, but it's like the best of the best, I think. Other than the DLC one from one of the enemies there.
I won't let you hurt my babies. Grandma's here to help.
Let's go here. Deal with the geckos. Let's go.
I won't let you hurt my babies.
Alright, well, a fat man. Well, that's cool. That's cool loot, I guess. We'll use it. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go take out all three of the raiders. If they attack us, we'll kill them. None of stealth.
Don't you worry about me, dearie. Your grandma knows how to stay quiet.
Now, I have to kill Violet, essentially. Oh. I don't know what I just pressed. I have to kill Violet. I think that's her name. without blowing her head off. I have to do the same for Cook. And the same. Well, I'll do Driver Neffy last, because I think there's a quest. I should probably go to the... There she is. Is that her? Vale.
I'm hit.
See, I think her head falls off when she dies. Her mango head. Yeah, I can't. Maybe I have to use a gun. Let me see. Let me make sure she's not using the quest. Violet. Quest 3 card bounty. Yeah. Yeah, so she's using the quest. So for now, we'll make our way to the Crimson Caravan. I think that is the best bet. But before we go to Crimson Caravan, we're going to Black Mountain. And we go to Black Mountain because we get Raoul. We're gonna get him to repair his shit. Him to repair his shit. And then send him off. Yo, what's good, Last? How you doing, ma'am? I'm doing good, how are you?
Back again?
It's so expensive. Alright, that's fine. All good. I fixed the latency on my my stream. It's pretty good now, right? It's a few seconds. Like 3, 4 seconds. Yep. Oh, I should have told him. Did I tell him he can enjoy his freedom? Whatever. Yeah. I haven't tried Twitch yet, or Kick, but I'm in like I'm like setting up to do it where I could stream, and I could stream it on all 3 platforms at the same time. It's pretty complicated, but you get it to work, you know, and you've got like coverage on all, you know, all ends. Yep. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Could either be really good, or it could be a complete disaster. Just gotta see. Let me see. How's your day been, man? What have you been up to? Sheesh. Devka got flung. That's cool, man. Right now, I've got one of my earbuds in, and because I have a gauze on one of my ears right now. Nice. What's the movie, man? That's the name of it. Oh, it's called Rise. Okay, it's called Rise, Roar, and Revolt. Nah, I don't think I've ever heard of that. An Indian movie, okay.
How may I serve you, master?
I don't really want to go through this place. It's like 3 hours long, but it's totally worth it. Okay, I could look into it. I've never watched an Indian movie before. Oh, okay. That's sick. I used to be big into movies and TV shows. Now it's like, eh. I need to find some new TV shows and movies to watch. I have nothing. I don't know what to watch. Okay, I'll give it a try. I'll let you know how it goes. I'm gonna try and get in a few hours today with this stream. Earlier I was streaming and I was just falling asleep. This wound that I've got is draining so much blood right now. My whole body's tired. Including being sick. It's like it's never ending. What you got for sale?
Hey there. Need anything?
Let's see your wares. Interesting.
Another
it feels never ending, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just sick, and then I get a little bit better, and then I get sick again. What do I get in there? Oh, what a mess. Completely skipped right over it.
The Legion being wiped out at Nelson gave us some breathing room. Captain Parker, I'm in charge of this camp. This here's where folks go when their luck runs out. Drifters up from the Republic, locals that can't turn a dime, drunken reprobates from all
I
around.
feel that, man.
If you don't have the caps to get onto the strip, odds are you... Well, I am a little short-staffed. Some people have gone missing from the camp lately. I haven't seen any signs of violence or heard about any feuds. They just up and... I've also got Keith and his gambling to deal with. I know... They never seem to have much in common. That's why I didn't notice it sooner. Young folks, old folks, men, women, all disappearing. I remember a family with a little blonde girl. She never talked much, but she always carried this little stuffed teddy bear.
Oh
Seem
no.
to recall a lot of them did business with those scavengers over on the west side, Dermot and St. James. Keith's a two-bit hustler. He runs a gambling operation out of his shack. Ask me, he wins way too often to be... I suspect he's running drugs, too. I just can't prove it.
Welcome, brother. How can I help you?
Yeah, my mother, she has all kinds of weird shit. Weird conditions, whatever. I've gotten some of that weird stuff where I'm, you know, like, I've just got some of that weird
The
shit.
journey is often long, and the price to enter the city.
I have to get checked
Some
for
find
a
honest
Gardner.
labor, but more fritter away
I don't know
what
if you
little
ever
they've
heard of
saved on
Gardner
crooked
disease.
gambling and cheap liquor. Still, I minister to them as I can. I give what aid and comfort I can. I have medical knowledge thanks to my time with the followers. I only do what I can to help.
Yeah, genetics play a huge part.
I would be happy.
Is he really healing me freely?
Is there something?
Wow. Wow, coming here I can get healed for free? Sheesh. Where's Keith at though? Wow. Sorry to hear that, man. That'll be rough when you're older, you know. Tranquilers.
What's up? I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
I gotta figure out. Where's Keith? Oh, he's in there somewhere. I missed a suite or something. He's in here. That might be it.
Civilizing Prim will show what we can do for everyone else in these territories. Hey, you got a hit for me?
Don't you be touching Keith's stuff.
Hey there. Fancy. Oh, I get you. Looking for a slightly more chemical thrill? Okay, I'll tell you what. I
Yeah,
happen to keep some jet
I
around
feel
for
that
a minute.
last.
35 caps and it's yours. Well then. You know how they say you make your own luck? Well, let's just say I make mine with a little extra ink on the cards. Hey, it's not like I use them all the time. Mostly I keep them in my shack until I see a really fat score roll into town.
Oh man. I have no clue what I'm doing. I have not played this in a long time. Okay, let's see. How do I play? Play the 7. Going with the 4. Go with the 8. And go with the... What if I go with a... No. R. Go with the 9. 7, 8, 9. Bam. Gardeners, hold up. I can tell you exactly. Gardener's syndrome, it's called. I'm almost entirely sure I have it. Because essentially it okay. I'll explain to you, like, if I were to look it up, Gardner's syndrome, right? It's a rare genetic disorder characterized by the development of numerous polyps in the colon and other parts of the body, along with the growths like osteomas bone tumors and epidermid cyst, skin cyst, and desmoid tumors. I think I have it because I'm constantly getting cysts on my body. And that's why I think I have it. I've had to have surgery multiple times just from my cysts that I keep getting. That's why I think I have it. Oh, you're not supposed to get over 21. Shit. Oh, I'm cooked then. Oh god, I'm so cooked. Yeah, but you're over, aren't you? What the hell? Well, here's the thing I was told was that it's a 50% chance I'll have it. It's a 50% chance that I'll get it. And it's such an obscure testing that, you know, they're like, it's just one of those obscure things, you know? Like, you won't know you have it till you're either like in your 40s or you get it checked early. I mean, my mother was in her 40s before she found out she had it, and her arm and the bone in her shoulder was literally popping out. Like they had to do surgery because the bone was coming out of her skin. I lost. That's fine with me though. Yep.
Something I can help you with? Drugs and crooked game? I'm gonna go take Keith into custody. Glad to have you. Let's go.
Well, you know, and there's like a bunch of other stuff that, you know, we have, you know. My mother's had so much cancer in her life that it's like, it's a fucking book. So I'm always getting checked for shit. It's kind of crazy because it's like if something's wrong, I know I have to go get my, you know, I have to get checked.
Keith. In the name of the NCR, I'm placing you under arrest for illicit gambling and the sale of unlicensed chems.
Fuck you, man. I ain't going nowhere.
Come quietly now. I don't want to have to hurt you.
Why don't you go cry to your wife then? Oh, that's right. She left your worthless stinking
It's all good, man. It's
ass.
life, you know?
You son of a bitch!
Civilizing Prim will show what we can do for everyone else in these
Sheesh, bro.
territories.
He's bugging, bruh.
Civilizing Prim will show what we can do for everyone else in these territories.
Oh. Oh, nah, I gotta fix him up. Gotta fix that.
Fuck you, man. I ain't going nowhere.
Come quietly now. I don't want to have to hurt you.
What the fuck is
Why
this,
don't you
bro?
go cry to your wife then? Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
she left
she's
your
an amazing
worthless
woman.
stinking ass.
You son of a bitch!
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Bro just gets shot through the wall. She, you know, she's gone through it all.
Well, that was a bit messier than I would have liked. Yep, I always warned him not to push my buttons. Well, ain't nobody gonna miss him anyways. Here you go. I promised you an extra reward for coming along, so that's what you get.
Did you hear about Hanlon? What a fool.
You know, I'm the kind of guy that calls my mother every day, and I tell her I love her, because you know what? She's constantly always getting checked for shit, always going through surgeries, you know?
Is there something I can do for you? I'm a private in the NCR Army, and I've been proudly serving for 2 years now. Although if you were to ask what I'm doing right this instant, I'm patrolling the farms. I do get to take shots at marauding mole rats every once in a while. It's NCR-owned farmland. It produces a lot of the crops that supply McCarran and the dam. The farmers are all civilians, though. They work the farms, and in return they get a safe place to stay and clean food and water. Some of them aren't all that grateful, though. I shouldn't have brought it up. It's not my place to spread gossip. All right. Some of the farmers, especially Trent Boscom, claim the NCR isn't giving them the water they need to meet their crop quotas. Personally, I think they're just incompetent and making excuses. The NCR ought to send them all crying back to California. Oh, you'd better believe it. I feel sorry for the troops who are charged with keeping the Fiends from overrunning everything. The Fiends are scary because they're unpredictable. One day, they'll be taking pot shots at you and then running off before you can shoot back. And the next day, they'll come rushing at you pumped full of drugs and not stopping until you or they are dead. Current orders are to hold the line and nothing more. That's all we seem to do these days. Hold the line. I guess it's a tricky situation since there's a vault in Fiend territory. If the NCR went after them, they'd just hole up. There's a medic at the Crimson Ca- Well, oh, you here to work? I think I have an extra shovel around here somewhere.
Yeah, you gotta call your mother, you gotta call your father, you gotta talk to him. You know. You know, call your, you know, if you have siblings or not. Try and talk to your siblings every day. You know. That's so important. Younger than you. Yeah. I have an older brother. I have a younger brother. And I have a younger sister. I had to go back in here. Family is the most important thing in the world. No matter what anybody says, no matter who the hell they are. I see, I was supposed to read through that shit. No wonder I was struggling. How much is the age gap? My brother is a year older. My little brother is about, I think, 13 years. 13 years younger than me, and then my sister is 5 years younger than me. I think that's exactly. Yeah. She's 5 years younger. And Emery, Goober guy, who I play games, who I played Elden Ring with. He's a little bit.
it's about damn time. What? I've been in the Reaper's shadow for a long time now, and I thought he'd find...
Yeah, you know, everybody does their own thing, you know what I mean? Like, I think the biggest thing for our family is that we all try our best to stay communicated, right? But we don't have a lot of time to spend together, you know? During my weekdays, I have all the free time in the world. I choose to spend my free time, you know, playing games, whatever. But they work as much as they can, you know what I mean? Because I'm in a way I'm complacent. I'm comfortable, you know. I'm happy with my situation. But they always are striving for more, you know? They're striving for more than I am. So it's like, you know, they're always on the move, always doing stuff, you know, and that's them. Yeah. I think my biggest thing is just trying to get everybody together. It's like a disaster. Like we're getting together for Thanksgiving, and it's like, how long did it take to get everybody to come together on that day? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
showed up to collect. There's a twitch in my trigger finger. I've lost my eagle eyes, and the other day I could have sworn I heard Sergeant Dornan chewing me out. I'm old, and I'm starting to feel it. It's not pleasant, especially when you know your mind's slipping away. And we all gotta go sometime. But I was hoping for something a little more heroic. He was a drill instructor I knew. He was also the meanest bastard I've ever known. Once he caught this private out of uniform, and old Dornan went off on the most ear-blistering rant known to man. It was inspiring. Yeah. It was a long time ago. Things were better back then. What do you want to know?
oh yeah.
I'm not saying. It's part of my mystique, after all. The truth of it is that I did cut out a raider's heart, but only took a bite to mess with his buddies. They had me surrounded, and I went with the first thing that came to mind. Some ran, and the rest were startled just long enough. Sure do. Had a wife for a while. Tribal girl, really pretty eyes. But she's been gone a long time now.
Mole Rat Wonder Meat. This dude is a cannibal for sure. For sure. I want to see what he's got in his chest over here. He's got his coats.
You can't just take... Hey!
Can't kill him, so... Yeah, every family has its stuff, you know?
Don't you worry about me.
The NCO raised a chief and put a gun in his mouth.
Yep, there's a lot of family I have not seen in a long time. I think I was telling you one time about it, where it's like part of my family got together, and then the other half just couldn't stand each other, so...
I won't let you hurt my baby.
Fucking gecko. What are you doing, Lily? be thankful of the family you got around, you know? Family that you can talk to. Cause it's like, I remember growing up, our Thanksgiving, we'd have 20, 30 of us easily. And this Thanksgiving is gonna be 6 at most, you know? Yeah. Yep. All the dwellers become ghouls? That's great. Right away, relax, and just step back in. Yes. Sounds like The Walking Dead for real. Yeah, man. It's the same in my situation. It's like some of the family can't even or refuses outright to talk to each other. Like, I'm just like, what's the point? What's the point of being just so separated? No. To them, it's like they can't stand to be by each other, and that just, it's sad. But what can I, say or do? I can't change that. And when I'm like, well, I want to go see this person, like, why would you talk to this person? They're not a good person. And I'm like, well, they're family. Father and his sisters get kind of drunk and kind of makes shit uncomfortable. Yeah, you always get that. Getting drunk at a situation or anything of that sort. Because drinking brings out the worst in people. That's just how it is. Whether it's in any situation, mostly, it brings out the worst in people. Now, it's not like every, every person when they get drunk, they absolutely assholes, but for a lot, they become unbearable to be around drunk. So why drinking is just totally, if you get caught in public drunk, you get fucking arrested, You get arrested in here in New York for being out drunk. If you're seriously drunk and you're just in public walking around, they will happily arrest you. They're like, you're being a menace. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Rangers, this is the chief. I know I can ramble on sometimes, but I need you to listen close for the next minute or so. I've got some bad news. I messed up. Made a mistake. I thought I could help us get out of here, but it didn't work out. Rangers
I don't know if
get
it's
injured all the
public
time.
indecency.
It's part of the job.
I think it's something else, but it's in that same realm. It's in that realm of you're in public, you're pissed out drunk, you're jaywalking, and right now, like, I don't know if you've seen what's going on in New York, but New York is fucked. Like New York right now, like New York City is going to become probably as bad as San Diego and as bad as Chicago. They're really right now they're fucked. New York is becoming one of the worst places to live. I just don't know what it's called. I don't know if it's called like indecency or I could just look it up in a minute. I'm gonna be completely honest. After you can't go there because you need the key. What was I gonna say? Yeah. And now that they're making it so people can, I don't know how accurate it is from what I've heard, but this new governor, is it the governor? believe it's the governor, is making it so that in certain areas in New York City, police are not allowed. Also, they're trying to make it so that oh, that's the password. It's not the key. They're trying to make it so that a part of your home can be offered up to for somebody who's homeless to live in, and the police will not be able to remove them. And essentially, you'll have somebody you don't know live in your home, and it would be against the law to get rid of them. How? Yep. Yep. He's trying to make it so that everybody in the city has to share their home with somebody they don't know who could go and take their shit, and the police can't do anything because they won't have rights to do it. They're gonna make it so that police can't go to certain areas. New York City is going to become hell. Yeah, and Trump is, I mean, listen, when you went to vote, right, to who you want, he was in, they placed his name twice. You could vote for him for two separate things. So he essentially got double the votes of everybody else because they put him in two categories. If you wanted animal rights, you voted for this guy. But if you wanted somebody to live in your home, you could also vote for him for that. You know, like, it was just absolutely fucking retarded, in my opinion. Listen, it's happening. He won. He won the election. And now that's, unfortunately, there's absolutely nothing we can do. He's doing what he's doing to spite Trump. He's doing everything that he's doing to spite Trump. And listen, I get it. It's Trump. He's not everybody's favorite person. Like, I think he's probably one of our the biggest assholes. But at least, he's got big cojones and he's able to speak out. You know what I'm saying? But man, we're so fucked. Anybody here in the we're so fucked, dude. Doesn't matter. We're cooked. Absolutely cooked. And yeah, you should look into this dude. His name is like Zohas. I don't know. It's a weird name. It's a weird name, and it's not. New York people don't like. That's being taken away. The whole idea of owning your own home is completely gone. You are now buying a house that is not entirely yours. You are buying a home, and that home is now someone else's and yours. It's people. I mean, people are able to just go in your home right now in the city and just rob your home, and you can't do anything. You can't do a single thing to stop those people. You can't. And I'm the kind of person, like, if somebody comes in my home, I'm going to fucking shoot them. That's just what it is. I'm going to shoot them. It's my home. Like, what the fuck? You telling me that that somebody can come in my home and just live there and that's fine? That's fucked. That is absolute cooked. And the fact that people even voted for him knowing that he's doing that, it's either these people, you know, it's either these people don't live in the city, you know, so they don't care. But if it comes out to where I live, then man, it's going to be hell. I'll be honest, because I believe truly in owning your own home, owning your own shit, you know. And just imagine you go and you say, this person's in my home, I feel threatened, and they tell you, the police that you call say, we can't do anything because we aren't allowed to. Just imagine you call them and they say that to you. They say we're not allowed to protect you in your own home. Exactly, man. That is why it's important, more than anything, to get a gun license. That's a mandatory. You need a gun license. Get a gun license. You know, and you don't need anything crazy, you know. I would say shotgun's best, because I'm fairly sure if you're holding a shotgun, most people are not going to want to, well, get shot by a shotgun. It's all, well, it's getting harder here too, you know. It's getting more difficult here too, because they're trying to take those rights away. They're trying to make it so that you don't have those rights. I mean, I think that's smart. I think a psych evaluation for getting a gun, that's incredibly smart. Because right now, people are just shooting up schools like, you know, it's a normal thing now. Unfortunately, that is what has become, you know, people think, hey, I'm getting bullied at school, let me shoot up the school. I'm probably going to be put on a list just for saying that, but you know what I'm saying. I think it's fucked. I think it's entirely fucked. But what can, you know, what can I say or do? I don't got power. It is, man. It is. You know, one person who's very close to me, right, is a man that I always am around. I'm always checking up on him. He's 91 years old, right? And he asked me why I'm not married. You know, and I said, I say to him every time, the world is a different place than when you were growing up. Because for him, you would get married at the age of like 20. 20, like 22 or 23 latest. You would have a house, you would have kids, you would be, you know, the family dream, right? The white picket fence. That's the life that he grew up knowing, and that was the life everybody had back then. In the 30s, in the 40s, in the 50s, in the 60s, you know, other than when war was going on and whatever else, that was the life, you know? He went to war. He came back, his family had a home. His kids were growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he had something to go back to. Today, people don't have that. Right? And he's like, there's no way, you know? There's no way it's like that. Well, that's what it is. It's all fucked. I would have loved to have been born at a different time for sure. Bro, he was like, I used to go out and we get dinner and it was like 3 cents, he said. You get a whole dinner, 3 cents for him and his family. 3 cents for a dinner. And I'm like, dude. I'm like, you go to McDonald's now, you can't even get, you know. McDonald's is like, how expensive is McDonald's getting now? Yeah. Bro, it's so fucked, man. It's so fucked. It's never gonna be the same, you know? It's always gonna go up. That's the thing, it's always gonna go up. I mean, there's gonna be a day where And that item is going to cost you $1,000. I mean, that's obviously going to be when we're long gone. But just think of it. A fucking burger is going to cost you $1,000, man. Everybody's making $100,000 a month. Every single person goes from making, like, you know, whatever. That's far into the future, but you get my point, right? Like, that's the future that we're headed to. It's only a matter of time. Like, it's going to happen. Just when, you know? Yeah. Yep. I mean, you see now that they're selling robots. Did you see that? They're finally selling like an actual robot that can clean, do everything for your house while you're gone. For the low of 20 grand, you can buy a robot. You just tell what to do and it does it. I'm like, I gotta lock my door when I sleep. The fuck? That's scary. But paychecks ain't getting better. Yeah, paychecks are not getting better. Right now, no, it's not. Right now we're in shit. We're in shitville right now. Bro, for real, man. I mean, listen, right? You got all these companies doing layoffs right now, right? Big one is Amazon, right? Amazon's doing a big layoff, huge layoff. They're essentially shutting down their game studio. In most places, they're just, unless it's a intensely labor type job, it's all like, you know, it's all gonna be the same shit.
Watch out for fiends.
West side? No. The trail gun carbine's worth more. Oh yeah. No, you can. I don't know if you ever watched PewDiePie before, but remember I saw a video, he said something like he made his own like chat GPT.
Why are you talking
because
to me, man? I'm trying to relax here.
He made his own chat GPT or something like that because he was scared of chat GPT. The problem is when you delete something from chat GPT, it doesn't save it. It doesn't get rid of it. It saves all your information. It goes through your PC or whatever you use, and it saves your information. So you're kind of just giving away your PC every time you use it, you know? I haven't used it yet. Bro, everything's gonna be done on computers one day. You're gonna go into school and you're gonna be handed a computer and you're gonna do your everything on a computer. You can use ChatGPT to do all your shit. That's how it's gonna be, man.
I don't know a thing about no missing ref. Yeah, well, I must have heard. We gotta go through this again?
I got you. I'll come back. You asked him for some guidance and he said use ChatGPT. Bro, dude is selling slaves, man. Selling. This dude's a fucking. Oh my god. A fucking teddy bear is a little girl. No, man. Little fucking girl, dude.
We gotta go through this again? What are you doing stealing my... Hell, don't give it back. I don't care.
Fucking trash. Piece of shit. Deserve to die. Did I kill? I did say before I killed him, right? Yeah. Assign. I don't know how to code there too. Yeah. I'm not learning that shit. They can. I'm not gonna base my future based off learning
I hear
something.
A troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground. Hey.
Have you found out what happened to those... Let's see. A bear. And this ledger. I know these names. Nephi and Cook are major players with the Fiends. Dermot and St. James must be working with them. Thank you for your help. I'll make sure those sick bastards get what's coming to them. Here, you've earned this.
Bro, he didn't know what he was doing. I'm telling you, man. Everything is just becoming like, you gotta, you know. It's just becoming a shit fest. It's a shit show. It wasn't even So what? He was like a full-on bear's bones, you know. He's like on a whole wow, and bro. Well, that just shows how shit, you know, everything's becoming. And like the one you had to talk. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, yeah. It's a joke, man. It's an absolute joke. It's an absolute disgrace. Where's the gun runners? The gun runners over here. He was in charge of the whole thesis. Oh wow. Okay. And yet he was an absolute joke. Sucks, man.
Welcome, sir, or all Gunrunner merchandise is constructed on site.
No.
This is the New Vegas branch of the Gunrunners, supplying the Wasteland with only the finest armaments since 2155.
You know what's crazy? It's like when I was young, we learned cursive and shit, right?
This
And they don't teach that anymore.
Around me to deter
My little brother doesn't
assault.
have to learn it while he's at school. You had to learn cursive. Now today you don't. My gear, man. Oh, so sick. Sheesh. Two-step goodbye. I think I'm gonna buy two-step goodbye. By the way, this was like my last semester in college. It's like, you know, won't get about it, dude. You got a thesis. Let me see, my brain doesn't know the power to deal with it. I'm telling you, man, I tried to learn coding and I just could not do it, man. I tried to learn coding and it's just not me, man. It's just not me. It's just I can't do it. Get rid of all this shit that I actually want to sell later on. I'm learning more coding languages than the ones I can't talk. What's that? Listen, I'm highly illiterate.
I don't handle buying and selling for the gun. For around 5 years now, I handle the supply end of things, raw materials and stuff. Makers of the finest high-grade weapons and ammunition in the Wasteland. If you ever get your hands on a piece of sweet, deadly hardware...
Man, I'll hear the advice.
None whatsoever. Everything inside the fence is off limits, and the guards have strict orders to shoot to kill. A lot of our high-end weaponry comes from pre-war military schematics. If our competition got a hold of them, it'd be bad for business. Out here, we don't have bosses. Me, the gunsmiths, and the guards all know what we're supposed to be doing. Working for the gunrunners is a sweet job.
You make it sound like it's easy to do that shit. Alright, let's see. Let's start putting this shit up. Damn. Well, let me buy all your important weapons. You got two-step goodbye, you got sleepyhead. You got medicine stick. Infiltrator, I don't know if infiltrator is considered a... Maybe it is considered a specialty. Nail gun. You got the fat man. Got the flaming weapon. Got the brush gun. Well, actually I don't know what the brush gun is. You got Bazaar, I think that's it. I think that's everything that's like... There once if you use, you need to know what code is before using it. That sounds very complicated. Very, very complicated. That's it? What happened to... What happened to my... I had like 50 some dynamite on me. That's weird.
Welcome, sir, or...
It's weird. Some yeah. much as I'm interested in learning about that stuff, I'm also very just skeptical. Like if I ever truly need it, you know? Damn, that's even worse. Gotta go to Good Springs. All good, man. Have a good night. I might get off soon anyway. You know. But have a good night, man. I'm gonna go get our cannon. Thanks for a head off.
Hey, buddy. The first thing you should know is that Freeside is run by a pack of yahoos that call themselves the Kings. Their leader...
You know what? Let's end it here. Right? Let's end it here on the stream for the night. And we're gonna start New Vegas tomorrow. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll see you later.